Endymion to me in the past, and actually just yesterday was it?
He's still around.
He actually poops out on the news sometimes. He actually doesn't deliver the news correctly. He actually makes stuff up from time to time, especially when he deals with Warhammer 40k. He doesn't know anything, so he just literally makes stuff up. And
so he's a content creator.
He's a pretty big. Content creators, Matt JT knows about him. Many people know he's very big. The point is that he's also not amazingly based or whatever. He just pretends to be amazingly based. I mean, I'm watching Endymion. I mean, we both did for like a year, and all of a sudden he starts talking absolute lies, and he presents them as truths. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like literally, I'm in the kitchen and I'm just listening to something while meal prepping, and I hear Endymion says like one of the most ridiculous things about what's gonna happen in Warhammer 40k or whatever, and I'm like, what is this guy talking about? That's a lie. That's not based on anything. What are you talking about?
He just read a tweet. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not buying the Warhammer 40k books, and also the whole thing with Master Chief's symbolism. If you start off with Master Chief's name is believed, then I'm throwing out all of the bullshit that you just said. Oh yeah, it's like a Christian game. And then he says, and then he pulls up something from Google and it says Master Chief's name is believed to, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, because if you say believed, then it's probably just a hearsay. Because you're saying it's a Christian game. And also, I don't like the fact that he said it's a Christian game like it's a good thing, because back when he was talking about KCD2, he was saying, man, I can't believe this is a Christian game. And I'm like, nigga, so you were negative about KCD2 being a Christian game, and now you're talking about Halo being like, yo, it's a Christian game. And I'm like, which one is it?
Mr. Hardcore, I know a great show for you to be on. It's called New Blackstreet with a Cada.
I thought about going
Atreus and Cada. Because Endymion...
I honestly want to do a stream with Dez, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's very fun for white women to be there. I'm just saying.
At least you learned many things.
Yeah, I learned many things.
Many words.
Yes.
Did they give you a pass?
Oh my god! I mean, I learned what is.
Are you from her, Des?
She learned what is a Knight Rider and.
You would be great in Blackstreet, Mr. Hardcore Mode. You would fit right in, Mr. Hardcore Mode.
You would. You honestly would. But the thing about
my dick.
The thing about Endymion, because let's take a breath here, right? Because although I can't put my hand up, if you know, you know. I'm the only person who's actually directly interacted with Endymion on this panel. I'm not going to tell you where and when, because I can't legally tell you that. Do you know why? If you know, you know. If you don't, well, go fuck yourself. And to me, he just seems like a normal guy who speaks his piece, capitalizes on a topical situation, and then moves on. And that explains why he became a prominent creator, right? Yeah. Unlike, say, for example, Doomcock, who's his own, larger-than-life character, supervillain who has secret sources in Disney that no one bloody believes. I don't look for content creators, and I don't think anyone on this panel or watching this show should use content creators as news sources, because at the end of the day, most of us, not all of us, but most of us are not professional people. We're just ordinary people speaking up our minds on topics and other people that we're interested in, or that we're passionate about, or that we see as an opportunity to make a name for ourselves. Literally, there are so many different variations here. But I will point out, never let the truth get in the way of a good narrative. And it's called a culture war for a reason. That's why you see a prominent creator like Endymion capitalizing on the situation and undermine another prominent creator on the other side, like Angry Joe.
Yeah, sure, but I don't mind him capitalizing and doing his thing. I mind when I definitely caught him a few times to not be genuine person and a genuine creator. I literally think, based on everything that I saw from him until now for 1 year, a period of 1 year, that he is basically a drifter. He is somebody that pretends to be on our side, but he's not. He just does whatever helps him in the current moment. He covers whatever it goes, and he creates this rhetoric, literally, I hate to use this word, but he does, where he pushes absolute speculation as facts. He words things to sound like the truth, directly stating, I guarantee you that this will happen and that and this is the truth and whatever. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, literally yesterday I covered the news where he basically showed a source of information about Warhammer 40k, and he said that that's 100% true, where we actually didn't have any proof, and what he showed on the screen was not proof of any kind, but he still pushed it as such. So I have a problem where someone is literally not genuine, or he's not professional enough in this case, but also not genuine, because again, there's many other instances where he's not actually delivering information. He is spewing speculation, but he words it as truth. So the Zembro, for example, will never do that. Like, how many videos we have seen of the Zembro here?
And since when actually Endymion became a Warhammer fan, so that he talks even about that?
He didn't. He just rides the train. He hops on the bandwagon. Okay, he can totally comment on certain things. That's his right. Don't get me wrong. He can. The point is that he takes literal lies and he says, this is the truth, guys. This is gonna happen. I'm telling you, mark my
I think that
words.
if he changed his direction a little bit, and he, instead of being someone who wants to deliver the news, instead just did like opinion pieces where he shows some news, but then he just gives his opinion instead of presenting things as news, maybe it would be better for him. But as it is right now, that's why I just stopped. Like in the beginning, when I first started making some videos, there was one video of his that I watched, which had to do with people that got cancelled, and I took his examples and then I followed up on them individually, just to get screenshots. It wasn't even to make sure if he was lying or not. It was just for me to get screenshots to put on a video of mine, and that's when I saw that some of the examples that he had given were actually not real at all. And so from that point on, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to use him strictly as a source of news, and I'll just have to double check everything whenever I get something that came from him on Twitter or whatever. So yeah, but if he did some opinion things instead, maybe it'd be better.
If I could give a suggestion, here's the thing, like
Otherwise, great, Des. Please share if you have such examples. Many people, other than myself, actually started noticing that other creators were calling him out. He doesn't care, of course, but a lot of people just know this by this point. Especially, like you said, if you track where this is coming from, you see that it's false. So it's like, why am I watching this guy? He doesn't actually provide me with anything.
The problem with that. There's another problem with that I think that is also relevant, which is people who are often against him are also the same kind of people who are often against Grums. Him and Grums have this connection. And so some people are against him in a way that is resembling like the Trump derangement syndrome, where they will throw everything at him, and there's like maybe one or two things that hit, but then there's everything else that people are throwing at him, and it's just... they look crazy while they do it, and that's also why I don't think any takedown on him has worked so far.
It's the conflation argument, right? Because most people in creator spaces despise Endymion, not because of his inconsistent content creation, like the Empress doesn't like him for. The vast majority of people don't like Endymion because of his associations to the likes of Yellow Flash, Smash JT, and especially Grums. Grums is despised by a massive chunk of content creators, and he has faced many accusations, mainly in regards to his own private project.